have some shoulders for you. I know, like, I'm almost never sleeveless on camera, so I hope you guys enjoy these shoulders. So it's been a while, and I fully understand and take absolute responsibility for that. But I wanted to sort of wrap up this whole like surviving canceling thing because it's been on my heart. There's not really another place that I want to take it, so I kind of want to wrap things up. But if there are any other questions or anything else that you guys want to know in the comments, just let me know. But I wanted to talk about, in the spirit of wrapping things up, some of the last things that have happened and any updates. And also just sort of like a bit of a coda for this whole kerfluffle, we'll call it. So, where have I been and what have I been doing? Well, since then, obviously, I've still been blogging. I haven't stopped. Somehow this post has become the most viewed thing on my blog ever. Daily, someone is looking at it, usually from the same place that most of the Masons KVs fans are from. It's weird that this is sort of the piece that everyone has their eyes on. Like, I feel like there's so many other things on my blog that are infinitely more interesting, but okay, pop off, I guess. Every once in a while the traffic will still spike, but I know that the group Masons KVs does have some like admin chats and stuff like that, so it's probably just getting passed back and forth between some of those. So every once in a while over the past few months and weeks I'll get a random spike in traffic, and it's probably just that the comments have really slowed down. But I've refused to take the post down, so I'm being stubborn about that. There is also one thing that I think is important to mention here, and that is something that I wasn't expecting coming out of this, and that was a few of the people that previously had attacked me or defended Sophie Mason actually coming back now and apologizing to me. That really was not something that I was expecting, nor that I was seeking. But I admire those people more than I like admitting. I'm not here to name names because, this isn't a drama channel. And I also won't lead into why some people, rather than others, reconciled with me, because as stated, this is not a drama channel. When I wrote that blog post, my goal was never to become a drama channel. It was never to put anyone on blast. It was just noticing something. So as far as the reconciliations go, getting those apologies, it really struck me, and I appreciate it. But hearing people say, I appreciate how, forgiving and how calm you were, and referring to me and how I approached it, it sort of solidified in me that I'm glad that I took the approach that I did. Because here's the thing. Anytime that someone attacks something that you care about, you're going to defend, and you're probably going to defend hyperbolically. As far as these people were concerned, and the way that the Masons framed and phrased my article, they basically whipped up their fan base into a frenzy. They saw an invader, an intruder, an attacker, and they went after me. And that's why I tried to treat them as humanly as possible. Rarely does fire ever beat fire. I can't imagine that it would have been much better for me to have yelled back. And in all honesty, that's been a reward for me, has been people saying that I handled the situation with grace. That's all a Southern Belle can ask for, is being told that you handled the situation gracefully. And I'm glad that I did. It definitely makes it a lot easier for me to personally sleep at night, knowing that I did handle the situation with as much grace as I could. If they could only see what happened afterwards, that it was actually a lot of crying and a lot of panic and a lot of worry and a lot of fear, but they didn't need to know about that. They were defending their hive, and knowing that some people, for whatever reason, broke away and were able to see, hey, maybe let's not attack random bloggers, I think my job has been well done. So this is short. This is just to wrap things up. I didn't really like leaving things where I did, and I'm sorry that I've been kind of in and out. There's something called a pandemic happening literally all around us, so it's been a little bit hard to refocus myself into making videos But I will be back as soon as I can. I promised y'all something about the current apotheosis of being problematic. So keep an eye out on that. All the places you can find me are still all the places that you can find me, as well as my now two podcasts, Unfortunately Required Reading and The Yaoi Shelf. Thank you for listening to this little series that I never expected to go as far as it did and to touch as many people as it has. As stated at the top, if you do want to continue this conversation, I'm more than happy to do so. If you want more details or about my phantom guinea pig that I'm going to name content, feel free to let me know. But thank you guys for listening, and thank you for keeping me honest and motivated, and for keeping me me. See ya.